Hey y'all. I know I usually say slackers, but I've been doing so many Yu-Gi-Oh! GX videos, and it's been all since I do it twice a week, I've been I don't need to post any videos. I post twice a week. That's awesome and really good, and yeah. But I realized I haven't done a rambling video in forever, and I have so much to ramble about. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm bored. It's late at night. Oh, late as in it's after 9. And I'm using my dad's work phone, or one of his work technology things. It's the new iPhone 5S, and oh god, I posted it on Tumblr. Maybe I should post it on YouTube too. The goddamn the slow-mo is hilarious. If you don't get the new iPhone for any other reason, you should get it for slow-mo. Or if your phone has slow-mo, use it more. Even if you use it all the time, use it more. Especially if you have cats or any animal that makes noises. It's really funny. I'm really shiny because of the light. Anything, I want to ramble about something important. Oh! Okay, so as of late, I've been having a lot of problems with my friends. They've just... I know this is what people who are comfortable do, but, hear me out. They keep on going, saying things they don't necessarily care about me. They say things oh, pff, nice shirt, even though my shirt is fine. And, they're teasing, and it's in a loving way, and blah, 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 but they do it all the goddamn time. It pisses me off. It's gotten to the point, every time I say it with bitterness and truth. Because I'm just so angry, but they just take it as a loving, friendly gesture, but it's no. I'm really pissed at them. And, I've tried, and, the past few weeks they've been good. Just said 20% left. But, the past few weeks they've been good, and maybe, I don't know, if I let my walls down, then they're just gonna break, then they're just gonna be, all mean to me again, and so, I wasn't so, okay with the fact of tearing the walls down, and then, a week ago, they started old patterns again, and being judgmental. Another thing is one of my friends is really fucking judgmental. I also one of the people where they have to be the best at everything, but have the worst of everything. They're the best artist, the best poem writer, poet, the best singer, the best dancer, blah, 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 blah. But they also have the worst life, the hardest family, blah, 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 blah. It pisses me the fuck off. Oh, also, yeah, so they're gender neutral, or not gender neutral, what was it? Gender fluid, that's it. And yeah, a year ago, or a few months ago, don't quite remember, there was this meeting at school, it was the Gay Straight Alliance, and we went around the group saying what our sexuality was, and I said I was bisexual, and actually, gender fluid is confusing. They patted my head when I said I was bisexual, and I was I thought they did that because I had just come out a few weeks before, or I just realized a few weeks before, and I had told my friends I think I like girls, and patted my head, and I thought it was because it's a big step, me telling everyone that I'm not straight. And then a few hours later they said yeah, I think after a few years you'll be a full lesbian. I'm no, I've always liked guys. I have just recently, well, back then, just recently found out that if, Mr. Right's in a girl's body, who am I to judge? And so, but if, Mr. Right's in a guy's body, once again, who am I to judge? Like, that's why I'm bisexual. Like, think I may be pansexual, but I just use bi because I do. Anyway. Oh, by the way, if they see this video, which they're probably not going to, none of my friends usually end up watching my videos. Even like one of them says they will, but they never do because like they're never online. Contact problems. Anyway, it's not just judgmental. It's the whole like, how's it going? How's it going, stupid? Or it's like, wow, you fucked up, and it's just like praise is so rare in this friendship, and because I'm being distant, I'm the bad guy, and it's like, whatever. I kind of like them thinking that I'm the bad guy. Like, I'm doing everything I'm doing, like, not because I'm hurt, but just because I feel like being mean. Like, the possibility that I'm doing this for any other reason than what I am is, like, actually comforting to think of. So, you know, if you think I'm the bad guy, good. Okay. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh. Anyway, so if you do this kind of stuff with your friends, remember me, and remember, like, your friend may be doing this with sincerity, because, like, they may need, like, there's just going to be that one day when, like, your friend walks up to you, or you walk up to your friend, like, you know, you can put yourself in whatever shoe, and then or your friend says, hey, ugly, how's it going? Just in a teasing way. Then you or your friend start crying. Because, like, for all you know, like, the night before, they could have been locked up in their bathroom and, like, thinking they really were ugly, and, like, they shouldn't, like, they need to be perfect, and everything is really stressful about being pretty and blah, 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 or handsome or good looking or whatever. And, like, seriously, what they needed was to talk to you about how they're feeling upset, and they needed you to say, like, oh no, you look fine, you're gorgeous, you're perfect, you're fine, like, don't worry about it. And instead you greet them with, hey, ugly. Like, yeah, that's not exactly what they needed. And, like, I'm not trying to say, like, this may be a bit touchy, but if they commit suicide, I'm not saying it's gonna be all their fault, or if you commit suicide, I'm not saying it's gonna all be your friend's fault, but, you know, it might go through their head, like, the time when you were feeling bad, when they were feeling bad, and their friend said ugly instead of comforting you, you know. And since, like, also in the past, like, I didn't live in the past, so I'm not 100% sure, but this doesn't like, from what I know, this doesn't really seem to be a thing, like, teasing your friends in the past. Like, people, like, 100 years ago were so loving with their friends, and, like, they could be close together, and, like, just tell each other anything, and then they never would tease each other like this, at least not as much as they do these days. And also, once again, I'm not 100% sure, but there's less things talking about suicide and depression, and, like, there's more people who are depressed and suicidal these days. I don't know for sure. This is just coming from my brain. For all I know, I could be talking bullshit, but this is what I think. And it's just, like, I'm not saying it's completely, like, that's because of that, and this is because of this, but, like, I'm saying this is more than a coincidence. So, yeah. So instead of saying, like, hey, ugly, say, like, hey, how are you doing? Like, you can still do, like, if you feel comfortable enough, like, every once in a while, you can do the teasing thing, but, like, don't let it get to the point like it has with my friends. Like, because it could get really bad with your friends. And, like, just the last, like, you may think, like, because I don't think I'm ever going to get back with my friends. Like, I seriously don't. my heart's been hurt too much by them. I don't know what could possibly make me forgive them, especially if they don't try, even after I've told them. But yeah. So yeah, this is a bit harsh of a video, and my phone's dying right now. Okay, yeah, this is a kind of harsh video. I'm gonna like warn you guys, like in the description and in the title. Yeah, the title should be like warning, kind of harsh. Talks about suicide and things. But yeah. Anyway, I've had a bad few months, and I've been doing Yu-Gi-Oh! GX lately, so I haven't had a chance to ramble. I'm gonna ramble about something good now. It's December, which means it's like Christmas is coming, and it's gonna be all jolly, and everything is gonna be great. Winter break is coming. Yeah, no plans of hanging out with my friends. Of course, even when I wasn't angry at my friends, I wasn't a very hanging out person. I just like staying home, doing this YouTube, pretty much, whether I'm recording or watching people. So, but yeah, I'm doing Dickens again, of course. Been doing it since I was 3. Why wouldn't I do it now? That's a lot of fun. Like, one of my friends from school goes there, but like, I don't like talk to her much. Like, sometimes if I pass her, she'll talk to me, but yeah. But we don't share the same group, so I can relatively just stay with my friends in my group. And like, my friends there, like, they do the teasing sometimes, but like, they're the perfect example. My friends at Dickens are the perfect example of you should tease sometimes, but like, you know, sometimes give praise. Like, I actually got a little iffy, like, my mom's people, they just kept teasing me, and it kind of got to a point, because of my friends, I've been really sensitive, and it just, like, they were perfectly nice to me after, and it was like, you know, and it's never been as bad as my friends, and it's like, they're nice to me after. That's all I ask, that the teasing isn't the majority, let alone the only thing. Sorry, I'm adjusting. But yeah. But Dickens has been a lot of fun. I like just hang out with my friends backstage, and I do my scenes, and I do my traditions. Like, I have a lot of things. Like, I have to watch the panto, which would make sense to you if you go to Dickens. Well, you probably know what a panto is, but I have to have like certain foods. Like, I have to have eggnog at one of the bars. Which, yeah, I have to have like rock candy from rock candy from the candy shop, and it's just like, there's a bunch of little traditions I do, just so, like, because Dickens, it only happens once a year for me, even though it's like for 1 month a year. I only have so much time, so, you know, stuff that I think brings the Dickensiness to me. And yeah. But yeah, that's been a lot of fun. But because of that, like, it takes up all of my time. And it's like, it's weird, like, just of late, like a year or 2 ago, I just realized, like, how much time this takes up. Like, I don't usually do things over the weekend, because I just, like, don't. I like staying home. It's my thing. Why am I tearing up now? That's not sad. I like staying home. Okay. Random tears. Like, I wasn't expecting. That's not even sad. Like, to some people that may be sad, but it's not sad to me. But, anyway, I've just realized, like, Dickens takes up a lot of time.